A very good morning, dear students. Hope that all are fine and safe at your home. And after the summer vacation, again we are starting our online classes. So let us start today the social science class. And in social science, before the summer vacation, we have studied the first chapter, the globes and maps, and the latitude and the longitude, weather and climate. These three chapters we have discussed or we studied in the before the summer vacation. And in today's class we will study the fourth chapter, major landforms. Chapter 4, major landforms. And you know, the surface of the earth, it is made up of land and water. Already in previous classes we discussed about the surface of the earth. It is made up of water and land, and about 71% of the earth's surface it is covered with the water, and the 29% of the earth's surface it is covered with the land. And we can see already you have studied that the earth it is divided into large land masses, it is called the continent, and the large water bodies it is called the oceans. And in this chapter you will study the landforms of the earth and their significance and their important features. These all we will discuss in today's class. And we can see the landforms. The surface of the earth is not uniform or even at all the places. The surface of the earth, it is not the same in all the places, and it will be very high, or in some other places we can see it will be very low. And this variation, the earth's surface, it is creates various landforms, and the landforms also it is known as the relief features. And we can see some major landforms, it is including the mountains, plateaus, plains, desert and rivers. These are some of the major landforms. And we can see the first one, it is the mountain. The mountain, it is a part of a quite high, the part of a land, it is the part of the land, it will be higher than the surrounding places or surrounding areas, it is called the mountain. Then what is the mountain? The mountains, it is a part of a land higher than the surrounding places, it is called the mountain. And they are very high mountains. Usually they are having the steep and the sloping sides and the sharp or the slightly rounded or the conical peaks. These all we can find or we can see in the mountains. And we can see the hills also. The hills are the small mountains that are not very high. The mountains are very high and the hills are it is not very high. It is the small mountains. And again the chains of mountain, the chain of mountains, it is running close to each other. It is called the mountain range. And the Himalayas and the Andes are the examples of mountain range. And the mountains, it is referring in height and the shapes. We can see it is happening due to the age of the mountains, because we are referring the mountains according to their height and the size, how it is making. It is happening according to the age of the mountains. And for example, we can see Himalayas, it is the new mountains, and so they are very high mountains with the sharp peaks on the other hand, it is the Aravallis, it is the alt mountain. So they are the smaller in height with rounded peaks. So we are dividing the mountains we are referring the mountains according to the height and the size. And we can see the mountains. What is the mountains? The mountains, it is a part of a land. It will be higher than the surrounding areas. It is called the mountain. And next we can see the features of mountain. Features of mountains, the first point, the peaks of the higher mountains remain covered with snow most of the time. So the vegetation in this part of the mountain is scanty. In these mountain areas it is covered always the snow, so we cannot find the vegetation there. And the second point, due to the steep slopes and extreme cold, The mountainous regions of the world are generally thinly populated because of the extreme cold and all. The people they are living, only few people they are living there. And next we can see the third point. People mostly live on the foothills and the lower part of the mountains. The people where they are living, the people they are living in the lower part of the mountain. And the fourth point, the mountains form a natural barrier against cold and hot wind. For example, we can see the Himalayas, it is protecting our country from the cold wind coming from the north. And next we can see the snow-filled mountains are the source of many rivers. These rivers provide water to many areas on the earth. The snow-filled mountains, from there it is getting, or many rivers, it is forming many rivers, and from rivers it is providing the water for the many areas of the earth. And the sixth point, the mountain slopes are rich in flora and fauna, and we can find out in the mountain range there will be many plants and the animals. And the seventh point, the mountains are also rich sources of minerals. The mountains also, it is the rich sources for the minerals. And the eighth point, the mountains and the regions around them also develop as great tourist spots, and near to the mountain places many people they are coming as the tourist. So these are the features of mountains. Students, we have seen what is the mountain and the features of the mountain, and now we will see next one, the plateaus. What is the plateaus? The highlands with almost flat top are termed as the plateaus. It will be the highland and almost the top it will be very flat, that is called the plateaus, and they are also known as the tableland, like a table. It will be like a table with it is having the height, and the top of that it will be very flat. It is known as the plateau, and they are also form the surrounding areas by steep slopes, and the plateaus are found in almost all the continents. All the continents we can find the plateaus. So this is the plateaus. What is the plateaus? The plateaus, it is a highlands with almost flat top, like a table. It will be the top it will be very flat. It is known as the plateaus, and we can see the features of plateaus. The first point, different kinds of plateaus have different kinds of vegetations. Low plateaus are often farming region, and the high plateaus it is usually suitable for the rearing of cattle and sheep. And the second point, some plateaus are extremely large and cover hundreds of kilometers. For example, we can see the Deccan Plateau in India. It is the large plateau which extends over 8 Indian states. And the third point, some plateaus are rich in mineral resources. For example, we can see the Chota Nagpur Plateau in India is the rich in coal, iron ore, bauxite, manganese, mica and copper. And the fourth point, some of the plateaus have deep canyons, such as the Grand Canyon in the Colorado Plateau of the United States of America. And the fifth point, several rivers flow through plateaus. These are the features of plateaus. And in today's class, we discuss about mountain, features of mountains, plateaus, features of plateaus. And in next class, let us see plains, features of plains, river, desert, and the features of desert.